everybody, welcome back to our podcast, Rima Synergies podcast. This is episode number 2 of Help, We're Trying Here. So today's topic is goal setting using your strengths. So we're going to talk about what is strengths, what is it all about, how you can use it for your goal setting, and we have a strengths coach with us today. So let's get to know a little bit about our coach today. And Coach Hanaa, introduce yourself please.
Hello everybody, my name is Hanaa and I'm a strengths coach. What can I say about strengths? I love knowing more about what I'm good at, and I love to help other people discover what they're good at. You might already know what you're good at, but how can you use it to maximize achieving the goals that you want and living your life intentionally and purposefully.
Awesome.
That's what I do.
Intentionally and purposefully, guys. Okay, so from our first episode, we were talking about goal settings. Do you need goals? Why do you need goals? How do you set your goals, right? So today is how to use your strengths to set up your goals. And today with us, as per episode 1, we have...
It's me again! Adelina here, and I am... as you can see, we are no longer on the couch behind me. We have decided that the table is where we are most comfortable, and then we can speak more comfortably with each other here.
Yeah.
So, so I am here as tech, and also to jump in for anybody who's wondering. If you're listening to us on the podcast, you may not be able to see, but if you want to see us, we're on YouTube. Just look for Rima Synergy. And with that, I'm passing the mic back to
me.
our host.
Right. Yes. So guys, I'm Sylma. I am the CEO of Rima Synergy. And my team, we have awesome people in our team. So today, let's focus on strengths. What is strengths? Do you know what is strengths? The first time I heard about strengths is strengths? This kind of strengths?
Coach.
Right? So we will have our strengths coach here, Hanaa, to tell us a little bit about that. Yes, Hanaa. What is strengths actually? What do you mean by strengths?
When we say strengths, it is two things first, and then there's a third element. The first two things is what we do well, and also the other part is what we do well that energizes us. Right? So there are some things, if you may not realize that you're good at it, but every time you do it, it's very tiring. You might be good. So one example would be my strength in detail. I can pick out grammar mistakes, on written material, on content. I can pick it up very quickly. And then I was using that strength too much, overused.
Right.
And then it became very tiring because a lot of friends started asking me to help. Hanaa, can you help me spell check this? Can you help me? Can you help me? And I'm like, I know I'm good at it, but I don't want to do it anymore. So that kind is what we call in strengths profile learned behaviors.
Right.
So I learned a lot about strengths from strengths profile. Alex Linley is the founder from the UK. And the study of strengths actually is all from positive psychology. Little bit of history.
Go ahead, right? We all want to learn about it. Yes?
Right. So Johan and I came upon positive psychology when we did our diploma in 2016. And in that course, we did 2 different strengths tests. One was the strengths profile, and the other one was the VIA. VIA is where we know about Dr. Martin Seligman, that's right, University of Minnesota. And not the University of Minnesota, that was just the most recent article that I read. University of Pennsylvania is Dr. Martin
Pennsylvania,
Seligman.
guys.
Yes. So from the 2 different strengths tests, we found out what our strengths were. Johan found out his, I found out what mine was. And my top number 1 strength was what is called incubator.
Right.
And Johan and I looked at each other, what's that? Read more about it and found out that I'm a thinker. I incubate a lot in my mind. I enjoy thinking about things and processing about things. And that made us realize, and I think I've told this story number of times, many times. Over the years of 30 plus years of marriage to Johan, often we will have conversation and suddenly Hanaa is off to space. So he will very frequently say, hello, Earth to Hanaa, are you here? And okay. And we never understood that. And when we found out that my strength of incubator makes me go off into space to think about things, now when we have conversations and I do go off into space, he will give me a few moments and then he will ask me, Hanaa, are you incubating? I went, oh yes I was, give me 1 more minute to incubate, I'll come back to the conversation. So it helps our communication so much now that he understands and I understand that it's not a bad thing to incubate. It also means that this strength helps me to think about things that other people don't think about.
Yes.
So I get a lot of ideas.
Yeah, because exactly the meaning of the word incubate is to stew.
Yeah.
Right? To stew.
Yes.
Pikir up and then, okay, so this is the best solution for it.
So,
Yeah.
so that might happen in the course of this podcast also.
It's okay, guys. When we see that happen, we just say, incubate.
Yes. Now you know.
Yeah, so in summary, strengths is things that you are good at.
Yes.
And you feel energized when you're doing it.
Yes.
I see. So if you overuse it, what will happen?
It highly likely it will become a learned behavior whereby you're still good at it, but it de-energizes you.
Right.
It depletes your energy. You become very tired, and then you go, thank God that's over. Now I can go and hide in my cave.
And you're
And
I don't want to do
recharge.
this anymore.
So for you guys out there who are listening, right, in our Spotify and also in YouTube, thank you very much for listening. And if you are also sharing this with your friends and family, now we just want to tell you that when a member comes into Rima Synergy, okay, you can look us up at rimasynergy.com, our website. And whenever people come into Rima Synergy, the first thing that Hanaa will ask us to do is to go through the strengths profile, the questions. It's a lot of questions, guys. How many is it?
180 only.
Guys, 180 when you're thinking about yourself, trying to figure out, am I like this? It can stretch up to
Am I
like 30
lying to
minutes.
myself?
Exactly, am I lying to myself?
Don't think too much. Just answer naturally.
So all of us in this team, in Rima Synergy team, all of us has gone through the strengths profile. You have gone through, right, babe?
Yes, I have.
Right.
I
What
have.
is your strength?
I don't remember, but I know there was the one where I am able to not analyze but give feedback, evaluation.
Feedback.
Yeah,
Counter. Is it?
Counter as well.
Counterpoint.
Yeah, counterpoint was
There's
one of them.
counterpoint. There's
Yeah.
also feedback as
Yeah.
a strength. Yeah.
So feedback, counterpoint, those were some of those. The one that I can remember at the top of my head are those.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And yours?
Mine is number 1, work ethics. Number 2 is humor. Number 2 is humor, guys. Humor.
You see?
So please laugh. So yeah, number 2 is humor. When I saw it, I was like, never knew that humor can be a strength, right? But when I think about my life, whenever I go through tough patches in life, rough patches, humor is always the saving grace. Yes, humor will help me to bounce forward, right? To get things done, and that plus my grit. Okay, let's do this, baby. Yeah. So understanding who you are, knowing your strengths definitely helps you, and that's what we want to share today, guys, about the understanding part and how you can use it when you are setting your goals. Now, Hanaa just came back from Bangkok. She left us like for 2 weeks to fend for ourselves. We were so kasihan. 2 weeks. To do what? This is what she was doing. So number 1 is NLP leadership, the certification training. So she is now certified in this. I'm gonna talk about it more later after this podcast. No, you guys cannot have it.
No, they
So,
can though. They can
later.
benefit from it.
Yes, later lah. We share. Later. We share first. Okay? And the other thing that she went through also is the ICF Approved Leadership Coaching Certification. Yeah. Wanna tell us a bit about this?
Yeah. Well, the two certification courses were bundled, so that's why it was about 2 weeks that I spent there, and I didn't really feel the time pass because it was so much fun to learn. And the coaches there, Luke and Christy, they were wonderful. From Coachology. And we did the 5 days of the NLP coaching first. And at the end of the 5 days, during the course, of course, we had a lot of demos and practice with each other. I think I just want to share that my one big takeaway from the course is now I know about actually I don't want to share one thing. I want to share so many things. So I'm trying to pick one in my head. Which one? See, I've even marked, what I want to share today with you guys after this podcast.
Right.
I'm supposed to refresh and share some points that I learned. Let me see. What is this one? Oh, agreement frame would be too difficult to explain. This one. SMART goal, the modified SMART goal. We all know the SMART goal, right? And what does it stand for? S for specific. M for measurable. You don't remember. Okay, Adelina.
And I'm like, do I know what A is? And R and T.
Achievable, right?
Yeah.
A is
R?
R.
Who's R?
Realistic.
Realistic. T, I think is time.
Time based, right?
Okay,
So what happened was we learned a modified version of the SMART goal, and we incorporate NLP tools into the SMART goal model, so that we can achieve our goals with less effort using our subconscious minds. Right. And that is something that I would love to share with as many people as possible. So I guess that will be in the course. And but just briefly, what we can do now is the S is not only simplified. Let me not make a mistake so that I can say it properly. It is also simple. So those long goals that we have, when it's very lengthy and very wordy, we need to simplify it. Then the M, so S will be specific and simple. M is measurable and meaningful. This I think is so powerful to make the goal meaningful. That means we have to ask ourselves, why do we want to achieve this goal? And we have to go deeper and deeper and deeper until we find the core, of the reason why this goal is important for us to achieve. So the A is achievable and agreed, especially for teams when we all want to go for a common goal. Everybody has to have buy-in, right?
Yes.
We all have to agree. So the A has the extra agreed part. R is relevant and realistic. So relevant to us, and the realistic part is probably want to think about time frame, achievable or not. For example, if I feel like I want to buy a Ferrari tomorrow, is that realistic and achievable?
My bank account will say no.
Correct. Mine also. And then T is timely and towards the outcome. We need to work. We need to know our direction, right? So this modified model of the SMART goal it was very, very powerful when we were practicing it. So I am happy, and I would love to share more on that part later.
Very awesome. This modified one, definitely, to me, it looks like it is setting yourself up to win.
Yeah.
Right?
It makes a lot of
Yes.
sense.
Yes.
It makes more sense. It's not just puffy, fluffy stuff.
Correct.
Right? It is something you can achieve within a certain time.
Yeah.
So that is very useful, especially in goal setting.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many of us know people who declare a SMART goal for themselves, and at the end of the day, I achieved my SMART goal.
Exactly. None?
Maybe
I
they're not so
I haven't met anybody that declared that they achieved their SMART goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And today we are already in December.
Yeah.
So normally towards the end of the month, the new year, you will see people doing hashtag New Year, New Me, and with all these goals that was brought forward bawa ke bawah from last year
And the year before.
and the year
And
before,
the year before that.
and then sometimes you just scratch it like it's okay, 2011, no, 2023 now.
Same people. Scratch 2023.
Yes. So, are you happy with doing that again and again and again every year? Are you moving forward? Are you improving yourself? Do you want to be challenged to be better? Right? So Rima Synergy, the whole team, we are having this course called Successful in Life workshop. Success in Life. CEO, please get it together. Get it together.
Help, we're only trying.
We're trying
We're
here.
definitely trying. That's the name of our episodes, guys. Okay?
They
Help,
made that name
trying.
without me being here. And they were so afraid to tell me, Hannah, this is what we named our podcast series.
We were so proud yet so scared.
Guys, we were so proud and yet so scared because we know, but thank goodness that time she was away in Bangkok, so we got away with it. No, it's stuck.
They did it anyway.
So yes, help, we're trying here. So the workshop is Success in Life. Got it now? Success in Life workshop. And one of the modules would be talking about strengths. So we're gonna be talking about goal setting, and then confidence, and then your strengths, right? So Hannah, just give a little snippet of a little taste of what is it going to be like during the workshop. How can we use strengths in goal setting? How do you think?
So imagine all of us have our own unique blend of strengths, correct?
Yes.
You know what your top strengths are. Adelina, you know yours, I know mine.
Yeah.
And everybody else also knows mine now, incubator. Imagine if I could apply my incubator strength to my goal setting in terms of, right, I have to think about, because I enjoy thinking, right? So my goal, I might choose, I want to lose weight, or I want to be at 65 kilos by 31st of March
Wow.
next year.
I haven't seen 65 kilos in years.
Okay,
What is 65?
me. Also haven't seen it in years. But let's say I have that target, and then I know that I'm good at thinking, so I would then allow myself to think, is it really achievable or not? Realistically, what can I do? What can I get? Why do I want? So I will process that, and I know it's okay for me to use that strength towards achieving my goal. If you had sorry. Okay. I don't know how to hang up that call.
It's okay, life happens.
And for another strength, for example, Adelina, you said feedback just now. So if you had a goal that you set for yourself, you could feed back to yourself. As in, if somebody came to you and said, I want to achieve this goal, you would know what questions very naturally to ask to get feedback, right?
Yeah.
So you could
Yes.
feedback yourself on that and coach yourself so that you could make your goal even stronger and more powerful, simpler and more achievable, right? Knowing what strength to use that you're good at, that's easy and which energize you because it's practically on all the time and you don't feel tired using that strength. Apply that into your goal. Apply that into your goal, and then your goal will become so much more real and in front of you and easy to do. That's what I think.
I think that's the key, right? Making it easy for you to achieve it.
Yeah.
Yes. It
Otherwise,
has
you know,
to become a habit. It
Yeah.
has to become a habit, right? Otherwise, you cannot achieve it if it's not a habit. So how do we attain habit? By doing small things every day without even thinking about it.
yeah. And that's
Right.
using your strengths.
Exactly.
What are the strengths that you have, right? Like Hannah
Exactly.
says.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 When it's easy and achievable, at least you don't go like, oh, I'm such a failure, 2023
Yes.
again.
And then now that I know some of the tools in NLP, and also understanding how important our self-talk and our thoughts are.
Self-talk.
So all that comes into play, and I will share also how we can all use our self-talk to use our strengths to achieve our goals.
Yes, very true. Self-talk is definitely, it's something that we do to ourselves. There's this one article that I've read that says, think about it. Will you say what you say to yourself to your best friend? Like for example, you're not good enough, you're not pretty, you don't know what you're doing, you're not capable of this. Will you say these things to your best friend? Most of the time, no, right? You will bring your friend up. So why are you not doing that for yourself, to yourself? Because definitely these small things, these small noises, voices inside our head that we're listening to, it shapes who we are. Definitely, without even us knowing it.
Yeah.
So understanding your strengths definitely will help you, because you know, okay, I'm down, which of my strengths I can use to be up again, right? So one of my strengths would be bounce back. But amongst these things that you have taught us, right, Hannah, this strengths profile, the part that I really love is the unrealized strengths.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The unrealized strengths. Anna has shared this phrase with us. It's called your treasure box. Yeah, your
Yes.
unrealized strengths is your treasure box. So the reason why I love it so much is because as a confidence coach, it has helped me to understand and use my unrealized strengths more. So one of my unrealized strengths, guys, is being a catalyst. So a catalyst is someone who connects people. So when I sat down and really thought about it, oh yeah, I do that. Especially in my line of work. Yeah, I do that. So understanding who you are is super important. It also gives you that confidence, right? So babe, what is one of your unrealized strengths?
What was it? I actually can't remember, but I know that I know I've been using it. I just can't remember the name for it or what it was.
What is it? The action?
Describe it.
Yeah, and describe it.
You know what? Get back to me after this.
Okay.
Let me do a quick check.
Guys.
So, the discussion.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is a strengths profile cards,
Oh.
and it has all the 60 different strengths in there. And so for your strength of catalyst, right, it says here, motivating and inspiring others to make things happen. And at the back of each card, there's 4 colors, 4 quadrants, and the dark green one is the realized strength,
Right.
and the light green one is the unrealized strength,
Right.
which is actually what was said to me, and I say to everyone else, this is our treasure box, the unrealized strengths. What are unrealized strengths? They are things that we're good at, and we use, whether often or not often, doesn't matter, variable use, but the things we're good at, which energize us, and oops, the light went out.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yes, just continue.
Just continue.
I'll be right back.
That's why we have Adelina here, our tech person.
Okay, right. Let me backtrack. Use is actually lesser for unrealized strength. We're not bringing it out very much,
Right.
but which these are strengths that we're good at, and they energize us. So why aren't we using it much?
Exactly.
So the recommended action is to use it more.
So you're saying for this strength,
Yep.
if it is your realized strength,
Yeah.
this is what it says.
Yes.
If it's unrealized, then it's here.
Yes.
And then we have learned behavior and weakness.
Weakness. So when you do the strengths profile test, the 180 questions, which should not take more than 20 minutes.
Don't scare them.
I know, right? Guys, it's only 10 minutes.
20
minutes.
And you can stop and come back to
Yeah,
it too.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
You know me, I like to be dramatic about
Yeah,
this.
so from the website, strengthsprofile.com, we will give you the link to the free test also. And when you do the test, your report will come out and show you, which strengths are realized, which strengths are unrealized, which ones are your learned behaviors, and which ones are your weaknesses.
Right.
Yeah. And in the study of strengths, and for me to coach about strengths, we do not focus too much on learned behaviors and weaknesses.
Yeah, about that part, a friend asked me, so Sylma, if we don't focus on the weaknesses, does that mean we're not gonna improve? Because we are not focusing on it. So what is the answer for that?
Okay, so I normally use this story. In Malaysia, when we all were in school, Sylma, what was your favorite subject or best subject? And which one was your worst subject?
My favorite would be English because I do well in that.
Yes, nice.
My worst would be chemistry. I
Okay.
am not good with that.
Okay. So with English, when you did well, did you like it?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
liked it, right?
Yes.
Energized you, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
okay, great. And in chemistry, you did not do well. It was your worst subject, and were you happy?
No,
Unhappy?
I didn't even want to know how much I got because I know how much I didn't get. You know?
And I don't know about you, but what would you say that in normal cases, or not normal, but in average, right? Generally speaking, at the expense of generalization, what do you think parents would do if their child was weak in one particular subject?
Oh, they will send you to tuition for that. They will grill you. Why are you not doing well in this?
Yes. So, which means that time and money is spent for the student, for the child to go and do something that they are not happy to do, that they already suck at. And is that time and money wasted or not wasted?
Yeah, wasted.
Obviously wasted. What I would like to point out is, imagine if parents sent their children to go for extra classes to hone the subjects that they are very good at and which they love to do.
Wow.
What do you think? The child would become probably maybe genius level,
Yeah.
so specialized,
Yes.
and they're loving every minute of it,
Yes.
right? Instead of forcing the child to do something that they already suck at, and even if they improve on it, it'll be that much, probably, insignificant.
It becomes very demotivating, right? When you're doing something and you feel like, I must be an idiot to not know how to do this thing or to not excel in this.
You feel so terrible,
Yeah.
and the value, your worth, your self-worth goes
True.
meh.
And that's how you become average.
Right?
It just dawned on me like, that's how you become average because...
Hey, nothing wrong with being average, yo.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Yes.
But with strengths, you find out what you're good at,
Yeah.
and if you go on and do more of what you're good at and become even better at it while being happy doing it,
You're not average.
isn't it how nice it is
true.
to live life like that?
Exactly.
Instead of looking at your weaknesses, I gotta improve on this, I gotta, and excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, you already suck at your weaknesses.
Yeah.
Can you please stop spending time to improve
Yeah.
Yeah.
in that area? Understand and acknowledge, yes, that is what I'm not good at.
Yeah.
Put it aside, and the point of strength, which I love, is we give ourselves permission to be okay with what we suck at. Why? Because chances are what I suck at, you're good at.
Yeah.
What you suck at, she's good at.
Yes.
Can we all just do what we're good at?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do more of what we're good at.
Yes.
You go and do more of being good in English.
Yes.
You do more of feedback.
Yes.
I do more of thinking and my creativity and my curiosity and my
Correct.
growth. And we all put all what we're good at together and create something beautiful.
And we become Avengers.
Yes, in real life.
Superhero!
Exactly.
Wonder Woman!
Right.
True.
And you leverage on that. That's why
Yeah.
you need to choose who your 5 best friends are.
Yeah.
This is one of the keys also to not be lonely. Because you really, because then you know you can connect with people, and then you're working together towards maybe a common goal, or you're helping each other to reach each other's goals.
Very true.
So your friend asking you, so we don't improve on our weaknesses? Yeah. Can just forget about it, know that it's there, and put it aside.
Yeah. Exactly.
Go and spend your time doing what you love.
Very true. Very, very true.
Go
Yeah.
improve on what you're good at.
Yeah, very true. So besides our workshop, you also give out coaching, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and you have like a time frame. How do you coach? I mean, 60 minutes, 10 minutes?
For strengths coaching,
Yeah, strength coaching.
ranging from half hour to 45 minutes to 1 hour,
Mhm.
depending on which profile test we're talking about.
Right.
The free one, I can do a 30-minute debrief, and then the introductory profile 45 minutes, and the expert profile 60 minutes.
Mm.
Yeah, so plus minus 15 minutes either way.
Mhm.
And usually I think at the end of the sessions, some aha moments
Yes.
can happen, and that is very, very rewarding for me.
Yes, yeah, it is. So this is one of the reasons why, guys, we love to coach, we love to train, and one of the reasons why Rima Synergy is still here after how many years? 7
7 years.
7 years, because we love helping people realize who they are, their potential, right? Be it your strengths, confidence, goal setting, your business performance. We love to help you get there. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing the Success in Life workshop, which will be launching in January. It will be on the 4th, the 9th, and 12th of January. It will be at night, 8 to 10 p.m., and it will be online through Zoom. So wherever you are in this world, you will be able to join the program because it is online. Okay, come, join us, and if you want to sign up, we will be Guys, this is just the second episode. I am still trying to figure out where do I point.
No need to point.
No need to fight.
No need to point. Right, you will be seeing the link somewhere here about our Success in Life workshop. Sign up. We are having our Christmas sale at the moment. So Black Friday is done, Cyber Monday done. Now it's Christmas time, right? So Christmas sale. Do take the opportunity to invest in yourself to be a better you. Goal setting is easy, but if you're doing it on your own, will you be able to really do it? So you will need help, right? All of us need help. That's why we're trying here. We're trying to help you. We're trying to help ourselves as well. We don't know all the answers, guys. We don't know all the answers, but together we may be able to find the answer. Okay? So come on board to our Success in Life workshop happening in January. Sign up now to get your spots, so that we can see each other in January and get started on your goal setting. Yeah? Yes. So yes, Adelina, how has knowing your strengths helped you?
I think knowing my strengths helped me in a sense that I love what Hannah said. Give yourself permission to suck at what you suck at.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, because it's so ingrained in our society to say, or this one your weakness, you need to improve from your weakness.
Yeah.
But look at it from, say, a point of view of job interviews. They always ask, we're taught, okay, what is your strength, what are your weaknesses? But at the same time, this particular question of what are your weaknesses is a way to say, okay, how you view your weakness. It's not really to say these are the things I'm not good at, guys. But it's rather to see how you look at your weaknesses. Is it there to are you aware of your weaknesses? And when you're aware, what do you do about it? Like what Hannah said, you can leverage on people. This is not my strength, this is yours. Therefore, let you do that, and I will learn also in the process and see how it works, and you can synergize better. So for me, that has helped because it made me realize more of the why I work well with certain people, why I work well with all the different people, why I don't work well.
Yeah.
Could be, they have the strengths that are my weaknesses. So that's when you're like, oh, okay, no wonder this works really good, really well, because we're complementing each other.
Yes.
So it's also a tool to be able to know who you can make your partners, or in many aspects in life, I think. And also, which one don't overuse. Hannah said, don't overuse this, because sometimes when you say feedback, it's so automatic and so easy that I can just sit here and go like, actually, but now
It's true.
Actually,
It's true.
you can keep that opinion to yourself. Thank you very much.
yeah, and knowing that allows me to ask, ask for permission.
Yes.
Would you like to hear my opinion, or would you like to know what I think can be improved on, or things like that? And it helps me to manage not to overuse my strengths, my top strengths, and then also to activate some of my unrealized strengths. It's like, I didn't know I could do this. I just checked, so some of it is like persuasion. Like, I can persuade people. This has never been something that I thought I was good at. But then thinking back, like, there are times I have made people buy that folding thing for laundry.
That's just talking about me. She was talking about this folding gadget for t-shirts or something, and she was doing, I love it because you go boom, 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 boom. And I go, what's this boom, 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 boom? And immediately ordered it on Shopee, and it came. Yeah, 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
So yes, definitely persuasive.
Right. So is persuasive your unrealized or realized?
Unrealized.
Unrealized persuasion.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Have you ever been persuaded by her?
Really?
So many times.
So many times.
And you didn't even know it, that it was a strength? Oh my goodness.
And feedback so many times.
No, but I loved the other day when a work thing happened and it went from negative to positive. But during that transition, when it was still negative, I said some words.
I'm a bit lost what work thing. Okay, it came to me. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
You know this.
And Adelina was at that meeting, and after the fact, I asked Adelina for feedback, right? And it was just a natural thing for me to want to know Adelina's thoughts about how that went, and it was a very, very good feedback. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It made me reflect more on what I could have done better in future scenarios if that came up again.
Yeah.
So feedback is so powerful. Yeah.
Definitely. Whenever I need to know more about a certain thing or how I'm doing in it, I always ask her because she does give good feedback.
Yeah.
Feedback from me is not natural. I have to really think about it, and it can be a bit draining. And then I have to like word it in a way that I sound professional and like I have brains. It doesn't come naturally.
How about being diplomatic also? Oh my goodness.
That's why I ask you the flower.
Yeah, she likes to ask me to do the flower stuff.
It's draining for me. I feel very but then I remember, I have fantastic people around me. Why do I need to think for myself? Let's just use their brains.
Wait, let me connect back feedback to what's a goal that you think you might have for next year?
Right, a goal for next year. See, when it comes to personal, it is always a challenge. When it comes to work, I do want to be able to coach 30 people next year. Personal coaching. 30.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
That's my goal.
So when we do our team meeting later on goal setting, we've not done that yet. We will. And let's say you declare that goal, and Adelina knows that you've declared that goal. This is not modified yet, right? Okay. So as you go along, Adelina, in using her strength of feedback, could give you feedback on how she sees you taking the action towards achieving your goal.
Right.
So then that's our team using strengths to help each other achieve our goals.
Yeah. I'm open to that. Open to feedback.
It's okay. We both have our strengths is humor in there, so it's okay. It's gonna be fun.
I'm guessing the two of you laugh a lot together.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes, definitely. We do laugh a lot together. Even sometimes when it's not a laughable thing, we do find something to laugh about it.
That's nice.
Just to lighten the mood.
Good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah, because otherwise we'll go cuckoo, man.
Yeah, we shouldn't take life too seriously.
No, especially yourself. Don't take yourself too seriously. You get depressed. Don't do that. So yes, tell us what you're thinking, what you are feeling at this moment in the comment section, because this will be shared in Spotify and also in YouTube, and we'll be sharing it on all of our social media, our Instagram, Facebook. We are also in LinkedIn. Yeah. So let us know in the comment section, how has this podcast session benefited you? Do you think do you agree with us that strengths is definitely something that is useful to help you to set your goals? Or do you think it's just fluff? right? We can take it. We can take it. Just tell us the truth so that we know how to improve, and also we know how to better help you, how to better support you. Yeah, because that is the main point here. We are doing the Success in Life workshop, which will be launching in January. It will start on the 4th, 9th, and 12th of January. It will be 8 to 10 p.m. and it will be online. So it doesn't matter where you are in this world, you can just hop into Zoom and join us. It's not a very long session, it's only 2 hours per session, right? Simply because even for those small parts, those two hours, 6 hours in total, you will be able to get something from that. That is our intention, for you to be able to get something from that and to help you in setting your goals realistically in a smart, modified way. Okay, guys? Yes, that is the intention.
And
Yes,
a question just popped into my head. Why do we feel we can talk about success in life?
right.
So I know what I would say. Let me ask you, which part of your life do you feel that you're so successful in?
Yes. Let's get into this.
You were waiting the whole time for me to answer.
Right? Oh, no, not waiting. Yes, why do we think we are the right people, right, to talk about this, to talk about success in life? Now, we have never ever claimed that we are wonderfully successful. We never claim that. It's just that it so happens we have gone through courses, we have gone through challenges, we have gone through experiences, and our network itself has helped us to understand and to know that there are some things that we can help you with, we can advise, or we can support you with, right? Like, for example, my department will be in confidence. One of my strengths is actually confidence. I was born with it. We Maybelline right now. Oh, not sponsored by Maybelline, okay? Yes.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored. And I realized my experiences in life has really helped me to shape my confidence. Confidence is not something that you just ta-da, fake it and then you'll be okay one day. No. For me, I don't believe in faking till you make it, because what happens...
I do, but
you do.
that's okay. That's another
What
story.
happens along the way... Suddenly, I'm not so confident.
Of course you are.
What happens along the way, right? If something bad happens and then because you were just faking it, then what happens? You go like... because you have no foundation of it. So during the course later on, the workshop later on, I will teach you the basic foundation of how to be confident. Yeah, so yes, basically, I will know what I'm talking about if you come.
Yes. I think I would love for Sylma to share, how was your coaching session with Irene?
Oh,
Irene Mosito. And what did Irene win?
Oh, guys.
That was a success for Rema Synergy.
Exactly,
Yes.
it was very recent. So Irene won Top 10 Innovator for the category of Social Impact.
Shell.
Shell. So Top
Globally.
10 Innovator
For
is a
this year.
global competition for Shell Livewire. Yeah, and Irene, who was our participant in 2018, right? In 2018, won in the Social Impact category.
In the world.
In the world!
Number
Yeah.
one. She won. She
Oh.
wasn't top 3, top 10. She was number 1.
Yes. So one of the things she said was that when she joined in 2018, her business was just an idea. However, during the course with us, she realized, oh, this is something definitely I can do and materialize it and make it really happen for me and my society, my community. And from there, that's when it started. For lack of a better word, we gave her confidence to get started.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that shows how important confidence is
Correct.
in goal setting.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, because had she not had that clarity, that it will not come true. Whatever her idea was will not happen had she not had that clarity during the program with us. So proud of her.
So proud of her. And Sylma was talking to Irene a lot and coaching her, giving her more support, and helping her have even more confidence,
Yeah.
more and more. She is really, really different from when she walked in the door in 2018 and
Definitely.
compared to who she is now.
Definitely.
She's fully confident without being snobbish at all.
Yes.
So humble, so humble.
Yeah.
And she's doing great work with her community. So proud of her, as you say. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, talking about success in life, why we decided to call it Success in Life Workshop is because our whole team, in different aspects of our own lives and experiences, we have achieved success.
Yeah.
So for me, I would say through many challenges and trials and tribulations, my marriage is a success. My parenting is a success. So I'm very proud of those two achievements because I receive feedback from friends who tell me that my children are wonderful, and they are. Who tell me I'm so blessed to have a husband that understands me and supports me and encourages me to go further and further and further.
Yeah.
And I accept that. I accept the compliments. It's not without work on my part, of course. He didn't just drop down from heaven. But that's the whole thing, success in life. What we focus on, what we do work on ourselves to make our environment and our relationships better, and achieving success in those areas, the areas that are important.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a side note, when she said my kids, it's not the two of us, even though we look alike. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Disclaimer.
We've been asked that question before. That's
Yeah.
why Sylma brought it up.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it?
People is Hannah no, is Johan your father because you look like Hannah? People ask that. I'm like, huh? Wait, what? And
No.
Adelina and I also, people keep, thinking that I am her and she is me, mixing us up
Yeah.
because they say we look alike.
Yeah, and in fact, even my niece, who I don't know if you've met my niece, maybe once or twice.
You
Right?
haven't met
In
the
person?
niece?
In person, macam
Once
maybe
only.
once, yeah.
Yeah.
But online, she's met my niece
Many times, yeah.
Yeah. So then there was a poster that I was going to my phone showing her something, and then she saw the poster, and she's like, "Why is there two photos of you, auntie?" I'm like, "What do you mean? There's 4 people in the poster." It's like, "Why are there two photos of you? What do you mean?" And she pointed to my photo and her photo. I just
So then why are there 2 versions of you in the one photo? Goodness me.
Yeah, so that's why I need to make this disclaimer when she said her kids, it's not the two of us. Okay, if you want to look her up, she's in LinkedIn and also in our website, vibasynergy.com. You can look us up there and then you can read more about us there also and also our services. Yeah? So before we close this session, I just would like to ask Adelina first and then to Hannah, how has knowing your strengths helped you?
How has knowing my strengths helped me?
Mm-hmm.
It just helps me to be more aware of what I can do with my strengths, what am I good at, what are my learned behaviors. So I know to balance myself even better. I think that would be the summary of it.
Balance yourself better.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I like it. What about you, Hannah?
I would say harmony.
Harmony.
Knowing what I'm good at and being very gentle and kind to myself and giving myself permission to be okay with what I suck at. And if you want to know, being competitive is what I suck at. So yeah, don't ask me to lower prices, to increase this or that in marketing, whatever, to do better than somebody else. I'm not interested. Okay. But for growth, knowing that one of my strengths is growth, also creativity, also curiosity. When you tickle my bones in those areas, I'm all for it. So knowing that has helped me so much in getting things done, in pursuing the stuff I enjoy and achieving them. And that makes life so beautiful.
Yeah. Yes. So
Worth living.
balance
Yes.
and harmony.
Yes.
As for me, knowing my strengths has given me peace. because now I know I don't have to. I'm a competitive person. The person that I'm
See,
most
my weakness, her strength.
the most competitive I
Not in
am
my
is
list.
I'm most with myself. I'm very hard on myself. So knowing who I am, knowing my strengths has given me permission not to be so hard on myself and not to be so competitive, because it can be very tiring. Very tiring. Okay? So it has given me peace. So balance, harmony, and peace.
Wow.
So guys, if you also want to have balance, harmony, and peace, come and join our Success in Life workshop. I sound like an advertisement since just now, which, you know. But seriously, come and join us, because it is not only during those times that you can have access to us. Even after that also you can have access to us, ask us things, you know, because this kind of information, this kind of improving yourself is a work in progress. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen between 2 hours, right? It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
So we are lending you what we know. Also giving you our ears and shoulders, and what else do you want, right?
Not everything.
Yeah, not everything. That's correct. But just so you can get started in your goal setting. We want you to be successful together, right? And lead your best life. So that is all from us from this episode number 2 of Help! We're Trying Here! And the topic was goal setting using your strengths. So we will see you again in our 3rd episode very, very, very soon. And if you're watching this anywhere, please give us a like. Yes, give us a like and subscribe to us if you're watching this in YouTube. And also if you're on Instagram, please follow us and we will follow you back. Okay, give us support and love. So that is all from me. I'm Sylma and
Hanaa
and
Adelina.
and we are from Rimar Synergy, and bye bye.
Bye.